Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about some book recommendations that I've personally read, and I know what you're thinking, it's summertime officially. I'm not going to be reading books because I don't have to and there's no test on it. Wrong. Okay, me personally in high school, I would be that one person that's like, can you just give me the summary of the book so we can pass the test? What changed for it was me personally finding something that I enjoyed reading. And for me, that was things that would help me learn and things that would help me improve or better my skills in what I want to learn as far as like my career. For me personally, it's transformed like so many things in my life just doing that. The first one I recommend is Eat That Frog. Now this one is a book about productivity and it gives you 10 main points on how to get more done faster. When you put what you read into practice, that's when it's easier to learn and it becomes useful and you actually learn it, and that's exactly what I did with this, and it was so good. It helped me with school, it helped me with my grades, it helped me be more productive even when I didn't want to, which is leading into being more disciplined, and honestly, it's a lot. I really recommend this book, really good. Second one, The Slight Edge. Now this book, I had seen everybody recommending it because they were saying, oh, it's so good, like for this and that, and I'm like, okay, I'll buy it. Honestly, the beginning of it was kind of slow, not gonna lie, but when you stick through it and you get past the middle part, it's actually really good. It pretty much gives you tips and tricks on how to plan and set goals, and when you get down to the meaning of it, it was pretty much saying like if you give just 1% more every day in all that you do, and I think I said a year, you would be twice as better than you are today. And I feel like that can be really inspiring and really helpful for a lot of people who are trying to improve any small part of their life. I do recommend this book. It was pretty good, and for me personally it helped a lot because it also tells you to take things slow, do baby steps, which is something I feel like the internet kind of rushes and they kind of say like, no, go 0 to 100 right now, and it's like, I don't know how to get from $0 to $1 million overnight, like, and this that's just an example, but it's like, yes, take baby steps when you do things and you'll get there eventually, and it's really inspiring, kind of, at least I thought so. Next one that I did not read, honestly. I bought it because I liked the concept of it, kind of skipped through it, but it's Smarter, Better, Faster. This one was about the research on like people's brains and pretty much to use routines and how to help make decisions better. It's a good one, but I did not finish reading it, not going to lie. It's pretty thick. Another one that I thought was just helpful as far as self-improvement or like trying to build up your confidence kind of type book. I don't know what genre that is, but Talent is Overrated. Now this one I thought was interesting because it says what separates the world-class performers from everybody else. So everybody hears that, oh, you're so talented, you're so this and that. If you see these people that are like great at, for example, I don't know, like how I like art. If you hear, oh, you're so talented all the time, it's like, yes, but there's also something behind that, like it's routine, it's hard work, it's doing the same thing, it's improvement. And this kind of just, I felt like was kind of inspiring to encourage you to keep working at things, because it's not purely talent. You can make it to the top as well if you put in the hard work and you keep studying. So that's why I read this one. One that I did not finish reading because it is huge, and when I read the first book recommendation, they did not tell me it was this huge when I bought it, but whatever. So I flipped through this one because I had watched a video where somebody else recommended it and they said it was really good. Tools of Titan by Tim Ferriss. But what it is actually a bunch of interviews and a bunch of stories about successful people, entrepreneurs, CPOs, all those things, and they tell their routines and some of their life hacks. And you know, as I do with all books, take everything with a grain of salt, but I do think it was interesting. This one I read I bought it. I have not read through the whole thing, but I did start reading it, and I thought that it was good just as far as something good to read was Martin Luther King's Strength to Love, and this is a collection of his sermons, and I just thought that this was an interesting read. Just good to know and good to inform yourself. As far as business-wise, career-wise, I'm a business major, so I take interest in business and entrepreneur and things like that. So that's why I read more books like this, just to help me personally. See, if I was in like health or nursing or something, I would probably read more health books. But to me, this is interesting. So business people, entrepreneurs, these are for you. So this one is Getting to Yes. It's a negotiating agreement without giving it. It was like a collection of studies done at Harvard University. But at the time, I was working at a job where I had to sell things and get people to want to buy or sign up for something. It's like, I just want to do the best in wherever I am. And at the time, it was, you know, not a big job, retail, but still, I wanted to do the best I could. So I thought, why not make it fun? Why not learn something from this while I'm here? So I read this book, and it actually really helped me. It gives you techniques on how to negotiate things and get down to business and get a yes. And if you are in business, this is a great book to read. I definitely recommend, and it's not too long. So business owners, this one is a great one. It's called Good to Great by Jim Collins. It's a little like, if you don't like reading a lot, you've got to hang in there a little bit to get to the good part. But I did like it because the main point of the book was good is the enemy of great. So if you want to be great at something, you cannot settle for being just good. You have to try to be excellent, try to strive for your best. And I found this really inspiring, especially while I was working. I take this into my school as well. Try to do everything with all that you have. Even the Bible says that, so come on now, like, yeah. My top favorites from recently, I have just freshly finished reading this one, 2022 May, as in like the other day, and I 10 out of 10 recommend it, and I will be making another video about it, talking about it. This one is Live Your Dream by Les Brown. Let's go. Okay. Because I found this one really inspiring because he is an entrepreneur, he's a national public speaker, motivational speaker, but he did not start from there. He tells his story about how he started from the bottom and he was adopted, and they had told him that he was going to special education, and they told him that he was like, he couldn't read and all this stuff like that, and he had one teacher that believed in him, and it changed his life forever. And he gives great advice from real life experience, and I really enjoyed this book because it made you feel like he was a regular person just like us. He really inspires you to do more, to take that chance, to try to actually go after these dreams and aspirations that you have. And it's not crazy, and it might be hard, but you're not alone, and it's totally normal, and it's worth the read. It might look a little big, but it's really not that bad. And you know what? I read it, took notes. 10 out of 10 recommend. This one that I'm going to be reading is It's Not Over Until You Win, again by Les Brown. I love to listen to his speeches because he is very, very inspiring to me personally. And as I want to do more of these videos, it inspires me to be more comfortable talking, and inspires me to continue to, you know, believe in yourself, be strong in who you are, know what you believe, and if people poke fun at you, oh well, you know, you're just doing what you're doing, and don't stop. And I really love these books. Also, just another bonus book, one that I did read and I'm currently reading, is Art and Fear. But this one is really good because it's more of like a poetic type of book where it talks about being an artist and the fears that can come along with it, as far as like, is your work going to be accepted? Is it good enough? Do you have talent? Is it for nothing? Like things like that, like questions that we probably deal with on the inside. And it's just really a nice read for like relaxing and stuff like that, or if you're in a creative slump, go there. I don't know how many books that is. I will count them. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you take some of these books and actually go read them. Now, comment down below if you want me to go more in depth about these books, because if you don't have time to read them, you don't have time to listen to them, or you don't have money, I can definitely go through each book and explain some of the main points, share my notes, and do all that stuff. So, thanks for watching.